cleaning up the broken glass from the G20, a picture was emerging of the massive slush fund that had been set up for Muskoka. $50 million in taxpayers' money was funneled into a Tory minister's riding under the pretext of the G8 for inconveniences. Some inconvenience. It's a staggering list of vanity pork barrel projects that had nothing to do with the summit. Meanwhile, Toronto was left out in the cold. How can the government defend this gross misuse of taxpayers' dollars?
Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, as part of Canada's Economic Action Plan, there were investments made in the region of Muskoka to support the summit, to spruce it up for the huge number of international visitors and huge number of media that would be not just at the summit site, but even hundreds of kilometers away. And some investments were also made in municipal infrastructure to compensate the community for the inconveniences. That's something that's happened in past summits and certainly not unusual.
The honourable member for Timmins James Bay.
Sorry, photo op. Businesses were trashed. They shut down the city. Shopkeepers are still waiting for compensation. Meanwhile, this government was investing in defending a Conservative cabinet minister by sending $50 million into his riding. And the question is simple. Why did the government leave a Tory riding littered with $100 bills while the streets of Toronto were littered with broken glass?
The Honourable Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, my colleague from the Department of Foreign Affairs has already spoken to the compensation plans that are available. The deadline was just yesterday, and they'll be processed as expeditiously as possible. I can also say this, as this government has made unprecedented investments in the City of Toronto, whether it's in public transit, whether it's in arts and culture, whether it's in municipal infrastructure. No government has done more to support Toronto's infrastructure in 5 short years than this government, Mr. Speaker.